First, the top news headlines. Suspected powerful IED went off at residential gate of Executive Engineer of Agriculture Department at Kurai. MPCC condemns custodial death of Nanau, demands befitting punishment for those involved in heinous crime. UCM draws attention of authority concerned for revival of lost glory of royal home at Shillong. Minister T.H. Vishwajit kicks off month-long observance of Royal Riders Manipur's Mahosa Ima Ningshingtha. And Manipur records 0 COVID cases, 0 deaths, while India logs 3,545 new cases, 27 deaths in last 24 hours. Hello, good evening and welcome. This is ELITETV and I'm Hemabati bringing you the 6 p.m. primetime English news bulletin. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. A day after a suspected IED exploded at Nagampal yesterday, another suspected powerful IED went off today at the residential gate of an executive engineer of Agriculture Department at Kurai Tuidingjam Laikai under Porampat Police Station in Imphal East District. No casualty has been reported in the blast. According to a report, the bomb exploded at around 3:50 a.m. at the residential gate of R.K. Virendra, 59 years, son of late R.K. Karnajit. Footage captured on CCTV camera showed a four-wheeler vehicle coming from Kurai Lamlong side and parked near the entrance of R.K. Virendra's residence. An unidentified person was seen coming out of the car and immediately left after conducting a recce near the gate of R.K. Virendra. A few minutes later, the unknown person returned and planted the bomb and immediately fled in the car. At around 3:50 a.m., the bomb went off near the gate. One Suzuki Brezza car, one Maruti van and one Maruti 800 car parked inside the residence of R.K. Virendra and window panes of R.K. Virendra and neighboring houses were reportedly damaged from the impact of the blast. It may be mentioned that R.K. Virendra is currently holding the post of Executive Engineer at Agriculture Department. A team of Porampat Police, led by its OC, Bomb Disposal Squad and Forensic Science team, rushed to the blast site and took stock of the situation and conducted a spot inquiry. A case has been registered at Porampat Police Station and investigation is underway.
Sungma Taudo Asito, Don Midaba, Matumano, and one of Tom Michael Sinda, Nuan double labor Targaso, Hogi, Wahiwatasing, Kaikano Haiba Mating, Ado, Towina, Nexingado. Masit Toina, Masit Demangi Matang the day, Aquina Yumbuzi, what is Hazamatamda, Demangi Matang the day, Toinocano Latena, Hibi Ado. Are they Tangaba Yums to Loinaba, or me one Tavayawe? Are they Yum Kaito, Loinaba Tom, the Kariguma? I don't think that you must or Matara, they must see I'm like Tiva, Queen Missimina Yawa, Taudo, or Maya, a quick call of Chizimiam, Kumba, and the Gayam Kanato, Yamrimor, Family must see Tanga, but the soil from Layaduna Masi Argesum, Mazimatuma.
Meanwhile, a sit-in protest was staged denouncing the blast in residential area at Tuidingjam Lairimbi Mandop. Volunteers of Eastern Popular Club, Yaifalam Jingnupi Loop, Apun Manupi Loop and coordinating body Kurai took part in the protest. Speaking to media, President of Eastern Popular Club, Salam Birendra, termed the incident as unfortunate. He stated that consequences could have been worse as there is an oil pump near the blast site. He appealed to all concerned not to repeat such a barbaric act in future and urged to clarify on the incident at the earliest.
Protest Eastern Popular Club ne adegi coordinating body kurai ne ari apun manupi loop ne mera pai bi group ka koi punna phamjabani chimarum karigino haibada ngasai nongalam dai gi pung mari ta ga mi tara walinge da koi bom ma pokhai bom se kana gi yumdano haibada RK Birendra kauba executive ina woiba agriculture department thabak tawba sigi bagi thongan da bom sima thamjillamna pokhai re Baduda car si ahambada ahum si amtina soe na khalam yeduka sumbun thiru kanda car basing mangan thangna bada leiba yum sing mijen loina mamta lobu yadre pungai kai adu ngasai bom pokhai pham jaga ru ko masam tawi myam ubiramani ana masai da tawri thabak si kana tawi bano haibama ada masai koina kai marungi tawiramano haibama ada ngasi ju si koi sengdok piro hai si sengdok pirakta ba tar ka di koi makha ta ba khongjeng je koi changsin jar pui
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee extended solidarity to the bereaved family of Arambam Nanau, who allegedly died at the hands of police. Addressing a press conference held at the Congress Bhavan on BT Road, spokesperson Advocate Rabi Khan strongly condemned the custodial death of Nanau and welcomed the judicial inquiry initiated on the request of Nanau's father. Maintaining that many custodial deaths have occurred during the reign of the incumbent government, he asserted that whereabouts of many who were tortured and killed in police custody have not been able to ascertain. Doubting how a person could die in such a circumstance, Rabi Khan further questioned what could be expected from police department. He also took chip at the sub-inspector concerned who orchestrated the whole ordeal without the knowledge of the officer in charge of the police station. Demanding befitting punishment for those involved in the alleged crime, MPCC spokesperson Rabi Khan maintained that apprehending and torturing someone in connection with an unregistered case should be done away with, or else the future of Manipur will be at stake.
Proper inquiry to Nova Hajabadagi, Chief Judicial Magistrate Ifar Westki Court na Judicial Inquiry about Atumadi Market of Tatagapa, Nasi Lagi Sahi Krasi Marunda, Haibitare, 2016, 17, Hogarapa, Adwaki, Matamsida Paraba, present government Sigi Matamasida, GIC Idana. I want to link up other introductions here. Manipur police masakot na constable ko jama manjur dapat ko ba 2019 March ta drama thoida GIC custody receive inquiry में तो की मधुकी inquiry तो की report मतलब सारा थामे में द session judge decision session judge information था कि तमिल में की थोड़ा जिम्मेदारी से हम थोड़ा Madhugi mapang dari par pukiba atwan awai koba ini par kuat namadu cina benda ti ada bel bithoke ekhoina police department lain laina ekhoi police department ki tawda ma asado nasidi lamdam sida dole order fare haraga karamaina police person soiriba
Manipur Rajbari or Redlands, residents of Manipur royal family at Shillong in Meghalaya, is a living example that proves Manipur was once an independent nation in Southeast Asia and any attempt to make it vanish is unacceptable. President of United Committee Manipur, Joy Chandra Konthojam, made the statement at a press meet held at its office at Lamphilpat. Joy Chandra maintained that a memorandum has been submitted to the Chief Minister and heads of other relevant departments through MLA El Sushindro to build a guest house at the site to preserve it as a historical living monument. Asserting that members of UCM who visited the site had faced problem for accommodation, Joy Chandra urged the authority concerned to acquire other lands which belong to the state in line with the land acquisition as done by the Chief Minister by paying 21 crore premium in 2019. stating that land in Dimapur, where once MSRTC existed, has now been converted as Hong Kong market. President of UCM appealed to acquire the said land in Dimapur back.
Tanglable lensing as I could conjure nabaki the Makta, I could Nasiki Langana, Nasiki Masam Shuiba, I could not Monsieur Honafum Toy, Monsieur Atumatamda, High River Zaga, Ase, I could the same a guest house, I could give light like shoot the Mibumayangi, Lantum Pong, Amadi, High River Mafum, Ase, historical living monument, when a single view. Haida, I could Nasigi, Honorable Chief Minister, the United Committee Manipur site to get a full Togeri, Makata with the Equina, Dimapur, the labor, I could give MSRTC, Hibetare, I could give Dimapur, the labor, MSRTC, Matam Amada, I could give Raspberry Oramba, Matam Mother MSRTC Orambase, Nasidi, Hong Kong market, I don't want to correct. Aduga, Heidi Basiki Nakan Jingza, I could give Kari Haini house number Tessendana, Mahang Market Zagakanba. Adagi house number 30 to give Nakanda, I could give Wakso Hangjinba, Aduga Gerias Oceanba, Makal Matienche, Hauziki, Dimapur the labor, MSRTC, Mapu Pandre, Masi, Amukta Hanagima from the Hanjin BY.
Minister of Forests, Environment and Climate Change, T.H. Bishwajit, today inaugurated a month-long observance of Mahosa Ima Ningshingtha. The 12th edition of the observance is organized by Royal Riders Manipur. Around 100 riders participated at the inaugural. Participants divided into 3 groups were flagged off from Wangkai Angom Laikai United Youth Club for tree plantation at 3 different places, namely CI College of Bishnupur, Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, Andro and Thobal College. Speaking on the occasion, Minister T.H. Bishwajit stressed on the need of collective effort in protecting and preserving the environment. He also appealed to all concerned to stop deforestation and plant more trees for future generations. Teams of Royal Riders Manipur planted tree saplings at Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, Andro and Kangchup UJB, Singda as part of the inaugural day of the observance.
I could not do it alone. Total jungle, very possible as high and low, even I have possible right to the set up with the gas and go down to the other. Tawani, Chino, see only by pressing stuff. Not only seeking medical camps on Honda, I could give Village, one of the Ara for Park London, Uka, even the Nasta, I could tell the Harakanda, I could come and look for any Santana or I could assistant. Associate of the Hakan Sabina Kamakuda, who is Haramasi Karino, has a awareness program, expressing the winner with a period. Hena, Prince of Target, Mr. Mr. Pakaliva, Oguki Koksaleva, and I put having some Koksaleva, and the Sigi Leva, Manning the Leva, Sing a Sigi for social media, was a massive no.
Union Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, today met Padma Shri awardee Lorimbam Bino Devi at her residence at Singjamai Mathak Thokchom Laikai. Bino Devi was awarded the 4th highest civilian award Padma Shri recently in the field of art. The award was given to the 80-year-old for her applique work called Liba. Dr. Ranjan honored the octogenarian with a traditional stole and said even though he was present at the award function, which was held at Rashtrapati Bhavan, he could not meet awardee due to time constraint. However, Dr. Ranjan maintained that he met another awardee, Konsam Ibomcha of Kongwanandaivam Laikai, at his official residence in Delhi after the award ceremony. 6th Wari Liba Chairao Festival, which will go on for 5 days, kicked off at Hari Mandir, Bishnupur in Hojai, Assam. The festival is organized by Repertory of Wari Liba Manipur, Imphal, in association with its Brahmaputra Valley branch, Assam. President of Repertory of Wari Liba Brahmaputra Valley branch, Hojai, Assam, Ketramium Bishnu Singh, Konthojam Raman Singh and Mukakpam Dabali Singh presided the inaugural function. Tribute was also paid to those who contributed in the art form. Director of Repertory of Wari Liba Manipur, Takilambam Shamkanhai Singh, Consultant Guru Laikhuram Mani Singh, members Samulai Ladpam, Kunjabihari Sharma and Khadangbam Ingocha Singh representing Manipur and 10 other artists from Hojai branch are taking part in the festival. A book called Saklon Pubi, written by Tokchom Raghunath, has been released at a function held at the Manipur Legislative Assembly Museum and Archives, Old Assembly Road, Imphal. The book contains 30 poems and 30 songs based on history and nature. Sahitya Academy awardee Lanchinba Meetai, convener of Manipuri Language Advisory Board, New Delhi, Nongmaithem Kiran Kumar, and Yuva Puraskar winner Tongbram Amarjit, among others, attended the function.
Hamba masih like say I class I 1961 da I passed out kanda lau batang balai na yo kompen laga mati ji wakan da lak pasin ile yo ka thamba pot ni ai sai dai si dai I thawai itias se thawai ai itias ka satran sila pili se romantic ya moi bani londa puda de be de ai nu maru no kong du hai gi ba kwai maru ai heart we ba le ba ki ngi bi jang yo do se language and they all have may Maya kadron yo se huja ko asina ko na mi makha thaga le hose masi kwai putagi dia se itias di yaw matang dai step like say like telekum le ai si ang 6 second pe da ani yo putagi kali I ba hai ba pose masi sagon na ai mental si am rest away sei wo su.
Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Lakliva session English and Manipuri Brilliant School gi Class 11 Science and Arts ki admission May gitang anida ke hauzargani Manipur da ahanbo in school asina class 10 exam haidok trimeda Ming Chanbiba Mahiri Singh damakta submita ki lupali sing nipanda Ming Chanbagi khudong chaba pisari HSC exam mai pakhan bangam laba extra tuition amadi coaching ki mathau tadraba campus manung da nupa nupi gi tongan hostels leiraba transport facility matik chana leiraba Loina meritorious students singda scholarship pibagi khudong chaba su leiraba Brilliant School Malum Tulihil Makhale kai nasimag admission tawbina ba khanganjari. Admission open Apollo Academy da Posem amadi CBSE na loba class 11 amadi 12 science ki admission hozare subject offer na physics chemistry biology mathematics English maitai mayek amadi home science ni class na nutil pung mari ga minute 15 dagi taret makai fawba May 8 dagi hozaragani loina na common universities entrance test CUET 2022 ki admission shu hozare class na May 8 dagi hozaragani class 12 pass amadi appearing students sing na class asigi khudong jaba lawi ho loina na nupa macha amadi Macha Sintagi Oiba, Tongan ba hostel gi facilities su luxury. Aku pamarol gi jamak 8258013846 natraga Apollo Academy Kwakatal Nyar Amuko office.
Iramdam asidasu anawbo oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing gi facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adom gidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adom gimit lemna test tawjari amasung adom gi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kunfawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Welcome back. More news and updates. 113 Battalion of Border Security Force today organized a yoga session at Sendra as part of series of events of celebrating 8th International Yoga Day under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Troops of the battalion under the command of Commandant Hidam Subol Singh and local populace, including school children from nearby villages of Moirang and Loktak Lake, took part in the session. Benefits of regular yoga for ultimate physical and mental hygiene were emphasized during the event. Acting on a specific report, a police team of Lamlai Police Station under the leadership of STPO Lamlai seized 24 packets of contraband marijuana weighing around 12 kgs each from the house of one Laishram Shudhir, aged 31, son of El Maniram of Kaibi Haikak Mapal, under Sagulmang Police Station yesterday at 4:30 p.m. Laishram Sudhir Singh was arrested along with the cannabis. The seized item along with the arrested person has been handed over to Sagulmang Police Station for further necessary legal action. Manipur today recorded 0 COVID-19 cases and 0 deaths. A total of 112 tests were done in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, India reported 3,545 new COVID infections in a day, taking the tally of cases reported so far to 4,30,94,938, while the number of active cases declined to 19,688, according to Union Health Ministry data updated today. The death toll has climbed to 5,24,002, with 27 more fatalities. Active cases comprised 0.05% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was 98.74%, the Health Ministry said. According to it, the daily positivity rate was 0.76%, while the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 0.79%. India's active caseload has been decreased by 31 in a day. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease increased to 4,25,51,248, while the case fatality rate was 1.22%. The 27 new fatalities include 26 from Kerala and 1 from Tripura. The cumulative COVID vaccine doses administered in the country so far has exceeded 189.81 crore. President Ramnath Kovind left Mizoram for New Delhi today from Lengpui Airport after a one-night stay at the state capital, Aizawl. The president was seen off at Lengpui helipad by the Mizoram Governor Haribabu Hemabati and the Chief Minister Zoramthanga. The state's Home Minister Lamchandliana and other senior officials bade farewell to the president at Lengpui Airport. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the inaugural session of Jain International Trade Organization's JITO Connect 2022 today through video conferencing. Jain International Trade Organization is a global organization connecting Jains worldwide. JITO Connect is an endeavor to help business and industry by providing an avenue for mutual networking and personal interactions. JITO Connect 2022 is a 3-day event being organized at Gangadham Annex, Pune from today and will encompass multiple sessions on diverse issues relating to business and economy. Home Minister Amit Shah today visited the India-Bangladesh border area of Teen Bhiga in West Bengal, where he interacted with BSF personnel. Amit Shah also will hold a meeting with office bearers of the state BJP at the party headquarters. Yesterday, Union Home Minister inaugurated 3 floating border outposts (BOP) along Indo-Bangladesh border to protect the inaccessible areas of the Sundarbans. Minister Amit Shah also flagged off the floating board ambulance and laid a foundation stone of Maitri Sangrahalaya. Home Minister also addressed a rally at Siliguri in Darjeeling district yesterday evening. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Shah lashed out at Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee and said BJP will continue to fight its fight till atrocities, violence and corruption are ended in the state. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or call 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now before we wind up for today, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Suspected powerful IED went off at residential gate of Executive Engineer of Agriculture Department at Kurai. MPCC condemns custodial death of Nanau, demands befitting punishment for those involved in heinous crime. UCM draws attention of authority concerned for revival of lost glory of royal home at Shillong. Minister T.H. Vishwajit kicks off month-long observance of Royal Riders Manipur's Mahosa Ima Ningshingtha. And Manipur records 0 COVID cases, 0 deaths, while India logs 3,545 new cases, 27 deaths in last 24 hours. Now that's all we have with us for today's 6 p.m. Primetime English News Bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.